Good morning again. It is the next day. I finished a total of 3 planters last night. I did a red one, a blue one, and then the sage one, and then instead of doing the pink, I'm gonna do this. So this is my last little pot that I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna start, where'd my hook go? So I'm just gonna start this one, and then when it's like time for me to leave for school, I will show you the ones that I've already made. And I realized that in my other ones, I didn't even show you how I made the blue and red one, but I made them the exact same as the sage colored one, just bigger. That's wrong. So I can kind of walk you through the entire process with this video. The process, though, it's not going to be a full tutorial because I don't know if I have the patience for a tutorial. I definitely don't have the time. I have half an hour until I have to leave, which is probably just under the time it takes for this. It probably takes that time alone just to make all 4 of the straps. But what you're going to do is you're going to start by making a typical granny square. Let me screw it up first. So you're going to do 3 single crochets, chain 2, and then repeat that 3 times, so that you're going to have a total of 4 clusters of 3 single crochets. And I'm just going to do that. Okay, so after you have finished and you have 4 clusters of 3, looks prettier this way. So this is kind of what you're looking with, and then what should be looking like is what I meant to say. And then to attach them, like in this little area here, you're gonna do a half double crochet. So yarn over through the chain 3 that we did. I didn't tell you to do that, which is why you should watch a different tutorial instead of mine. Anyways, so now you're going to chain 3 again, and then you're gonna do 2 clusters of 3 double crochets in each little space. So I've done 3, chain 2, do 3 more in the same space. I actually found it more helpful to look at a picture of a granny square instead of watching a tutorial. I don't know why. I just found it easier, but now I can just do them. Anyway, so you're gonna do, that's 4. You don't want that. Really? Red must have to pee because he never cries like that. So this is what you just made, hopefully. This little corner. So there's 3, 2 single crochets, like 2 chains, is what I meant. And then another cluster, and then you're gonna do that all the way around. So start it in this corner, and you're gonna do it again in this corner here, and then again here. I'm gonna go that red outside. Okay, so I finished doing that, and then I'm gonna do the same thing. Yarn over, put through the chain 3 that we did, pull through, and then pull through all 3 loops, and that's how you do a half double crochet. So now I'm gonna chain 3 again, and then I'm gonna do 3 double crochets into this little spot, and then in each of the corners you're gonna do again 3 single crochets, chain 2, 3 single crochets, or double crochets. I'm not very good at this, as you can tell. Chain 2, and then you're gonna put 1 cluster here in this little side, 2 clusters in here, 1 cluster, and I'm actually just gonna walk you through it. So this is one of my little just single pieces. So it's gonna get 3 double crochets. There's no single crochets in here until you're done, which is actually just like a slip stitch. Okay, these are my 3 double crochets. I'm gonna chain, you can chain 2 or 3, it really depends on what you want to do. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into this corner here, yarn over, go into the corner, and then I'm gonna double crochet 3 times. Okay, so now you have that in the corner. And then you're going to chain 2. And then you're going to do, again, 3 double crochets into the exact same spot. And then chain 2. So that's what you just made that corner and this little bit. So then you're going to repeat that. So 3 double crochets into this space, chain 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then 3 more double crochets, chain 2, and then just 3. And yeah, if you need more detail than that, there's really good granny square tutorials by actual people who know how to teach people on YouTube. So there's either a wild rabbit in my front yard right now, or there's a rock with a little bird on it that's making it look like a rabbit. I'm leaning towards the latter. But I can't really tell. This is life with bad eyesight. So essentially, you're just going to keep making your granny square until it's about the base of your pot. So this is not quite there yet at all. You kind of want it to have it come up on the sides a little bit, so this is how much it covers. It's not going to hold her very well at all. So a couple more rounds to go. But if this fits on like your little plant, then you can stop here. Stop at any time. Like if I had like a plant the size of this, then I'd stop and I'd start doing the sides. But I'm not going to do that right now. So I will meet you back when I am done the size of this, and then I'll teach you how to do the sides. I have finished the granny square so that it kind of covers it just like this. So it's kind of coming up the pot a little bit. So now I'm going to teach you how to do the like crisscross thingies. So you're going to start where you left off with your granny square after you've half double crocheted it together. And then you can do really any number depending on how big or small you want your crisscross thingies, but I'm going to chain 5. Okay, and then I'm going to go, so I started here, so I'm probably going to go in here. So 2 stitches over, but it doesn't really matter how far over you go. And then I'm going to do a single crochet into the stitch, and then chain 5 more, single crochet into another stitch, chain 5 more, and then single crochet into another stitch. And you're just going to repeat this pattern of chaining 5 and then picking a stitch to single crochet in, chaining 5, and then doing the exact same thing. So I will come back when I have finished a full row of these, and then I'll teach you what we're going to do next after we've done a full row. So after you have finished doing an entire row of these in your back where you started, you're going to chain 5 again. Okay, and then you're going to take your hook and put it into one of the loops that you just made. Single crochet, chain 5, so it looks like that. And then you're going to go into the next loop, single crochet, and chain 5, or however many you're chaining. And then again, next loop, go in, single crochet, and then you're going to start to get this sort of pattern, which is going to go on your pot, and it's going to look nice like this when it has like more tension in it. So that's how you get that pattern. So I will come back when I am done this. When I have as much as I want, as high as I want on my pot. I want it to come up pretty high so that it doesn't fall out or slip. And then I can teach you how to do the straps. So I'll be back. Before I show you my finished pot, I figured I would show you some of the other ones that I made last night. So I have this green one, which is the first one that I made, and then I made this one, which hangs a bit lower. I can go like this. That's kind of how they're hanging right now. And then I made this red one, kind of last night and this morning. So that's how they're hanging. So yeah, they're working pretty good. I just tied them up here to my curtain rod. I don't know how safe that is or how stable it is, but it's working. I think this one's my favorite because of how heavy the pod is. It really makes the kind of crossing look nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with them.